Hi, I'm Christopher Chan, Advanced Sommelier, and welcome to the largest and most prestigious wine, mead, and cider recognition programs in the Pacific Northwest. It's been my distinct privilege to host and produce these award programs over the last 2 decades. I'm extremely proud to have witnessed the increasing quality and artisanship, as well as participate in the amazing community of passionate winemakers, sommeliers, vignerons, and the many, many industry professionals that connect great wine and cider to the consumer. The recognition earned here is the culmination of hundreds of hours of preparation, scores of volunteers, staff, and esteemed wine professionals helping pop, proof, pour, set and reset, and tabulate the hundreds upon hundreds of wines and ciders. Each year we invite industry professionals from across the continent to join our tasting panel. And I'm always pleased and proud of the caliber and character of those invitees. Here are some of the great panelists.
Hi, I'm Debbie Hansen. I'm from Walla, Washington, and I'm honored to be on the evaluation panel for the Seattle, Oregon, Idaho, and Washington State Wine Awards. First of all, I think the vineyards are the most important part of what we have in Washington State. We have the climate for great winemaking. We also have smaller vineyards, more carefully manicured and tended vineyards, I believe. The smaller the vineyard, I think the more attention that it gets from the proprietor and from the vineyard crews that are out there doing the pruning. And I think that's one reason why our vineyards are so successful, as reflected in the wines that are made from those grapes. So when I'm looking at a flight of 10 to 15 different wines from different winemakers, but they're all the same grape, I have to consider what would be the ideal wine, and then where does each one of these wines measure up? Are there any faults in that wine that could have been avoided by better winemaking? That automatically disqualifies a wine from getting one of the top scores from me. But if you start out with good fruit and you tend it and you make sure that if problems pop up, you handle them as they come, the wine should reflect what is ideal for that varietal. So when you deal with the overall impression, I try to evaluate the overall impression first. And then I break it down into why did I like that wine. So I get the big impression, and then I go through and I evaluate the different aspects of the wine.
On behalf of our entire Wine Awards team, please allow me to recognize our partners, Esquin Wine and Spirits and Downtown Spirits, Video Chef Productions, and David LeClaire with Seattle Uncorked. And thanks to the fabulous cider, mead, and wine producers across the Pacific Northwest. Cheers to the best in Pacific Northwest wine, cider, and mead.